Hey guys, welcome back! So, last time we beat Sayu, and we actually got a few cool things from her. So we got the cutesy USB drive, as well as, finally, a mod I actually want to use on Mayday. So purifying water will play a soothing tune, healing her for a fair bit of health. It's a little bit better than Zook's, but yeah. And then we also got the Trident of Neptune. Neptune, which will transform his drumsticks into magical tridents, increasing their melee damage for a fair bit, as well as range, so he just can hit pretty far. So let's go ahead and learn about stickers as well. So they're like I said before, they're temporary buffs in our stats, and we have... Wait... Why do I have these? Oh, right. So, the deluxe edition of the game actually comes with a few stickers here for you that I believe actually stack with their normal counterparts. So we have health level 2, melee level 2, movement speed level 2, and shoot damage level 2, all for free. Alongside that, we have collected shoot level 1, special move effectiveness level 1, melee damage level 1, melee level 2, melee level 3, shoot damage level 3, parry Rikius level 1, combo finisher level 1, transformation speed level 1, movement speed level 1, and parry damage level 1. Just a few little buffs here and I'm not going to be using any of these for the next few fights. They're definitely the final boss. But I think I can get along just fine without them. Ellie's not back yet. Let's go level up our stuff. And as you can see, we actually can't leave the sewer right this second. The game really wants us to go talk to Cliff, so we will, but we got quite a few new fans. So now we can air dash, which is something really, really useful and important, trust me. We could also convert more, we could convert ammo into energy, that would be pretty fun. Parries will grant your partner 3 ammo, that's interesting. Circle of Influence could be pretty useful. Half your partner's health would be... Yeah, let's go ahead and get that, just in case. As for Zook, I think... He's usually not the one I'm using to parry, though. Does Mayday have her transformations? Stay longer. Okay. So then we are going to... Yeah, we'll get parry health. We don't quite have enough fans for that yet, which is okay. So, let's go ahead and listen to Cliff, see what he wants to talk to us about. Well, but first, let's actually listen to Thumb Drive, or look at Thumb Drive 1. This is Tila's artwork. Tila was the artist behind Sayu. Aww. It's kind of a cute little AU right there. A cutesy USB drive. A USB drive that looks like Sayu. Wowie! Wowie. Alright, so let's go listen to what Cliff has to say.
spectacular performance at Akusuka, you two. Simply impressive.
Thanks. Your gadgets and hints were helpful.
Yeah. What have you got for us next?
I'm still in the midst of preparing, but there's been quite a commotion in the alley nearby. Perhaps you could go see what the fuss is about while I finalize these. I'll be done soon.
No rush, Cliff.
Yeah. Take your time. We'll go see what the hoo-ha is about.
Okay. Sorry about that if you heard the Windows reconnecting thing. My controller's not exactly the greatest. Or at least the cable for it. Because I've had this controller for a little while. But now we can go back to Vinyl City and go see what the heck is going on out there. So let's go ahead and go up. And it actually will be that alleyway that I mentioned being ominous before, if that wasn't kind of like upward to the face level of foreshadowing. So that will be great as soon as the game wants to load for me. Come on, little friend. I have a feeling someone is really trying to get our attention. Find the source of the commotion, will ya? Yep. Let's see. Just trying to make sure everything's okay out here. Hi, GG. He actually won't talk to us right now. That man was kind of cool, and he wasn't here before. Okay.
Mayday and Sook! I've been waiting!
Wow.
Ooh, for what?
Ah, where are my manners? I'm Zam. I heard about your gig with the DJ and saw what you did at Akusuka. I gotta say, I'm thrilled to see your efforts to make a change. Simply inspirational.
Thanks, Sam. Why don't you join us in the stand against NSR?
Interesting that you should say so. I'm currently starting my brand new radio channel for the occasion. Oh, that's cool. How are preparations going? It was going fine until the place was reclaimed just the other day. It'll take some time for me to recover my equipment and set up a new broadcasting booth.
You need a place? Why don't you come over to our pad? We happen to have some extra space.
Can I? Really?
What do you say, Zook?
Sure thing. The more the merrier. Awesome! I'll get Sam and Fam up in a jiffy and have you guys on it soon!
I don't think I've ever seen the game forcibly drag me into that cutscene before. I've been able to get around this corner and just avoid it for just a few seconds, but yeah. As you can see here, we aren't quite to level 2 yet, but we will eventually. There's something back there for level 3. I believe it's a level 3 of, I want to say, movement speed? But as you can see, we can't actually go into Vinyl City proper. It's kind of blocked off. This weird-looking cart is here. It's actually very creative. I like it a lot. Can I get up on it? I've never actually tried to get up on it. Oh. Oh, you can. The game does not like you being up here. Okay. So to air dash, you just press the dodge roll button in the air. It's kind of useful. I'm stuck behind the pole. Alright. So let's go see what this commotion's about. And why this man got interested in us after being told that Zook was our drummer.
macam bro.
Oh, brother.
Dah ada awet baru bro. So fast. Berapa ramai perempuan kau pikat sekarang lah, ha? Missy, namaku DK West. EWAH, ritma bayang super guy. EWAH, dulu dan kini hebat selamanya. EWAH. Dan satu lagi, aku pun sebenarnya Zook punya.
Oh, brother.
Exactly. Zook's big brother. Salam perkenalan. Awak ni mesti Mayday.
Oh. So this is your brother? How come you don't share his accent?
Well, I don't know. How come your hair is yellow?
What's that got to do with...
West, what are you doing here?
Oh, tak ada apa. Cuma kongsi aja dengan orang kat sini apa erti muzik sebenar.
Real music? Kau betul nak buat hal kat sini? Sekarang?
Hui, kau selalu macam tu. Angry only. Aku lupa birthday kau, you angry. Tak jawab message kau, you angry. Aku jual drum set kau, you angry. Jangan macam tu lah.
Stop it, West. You're disrupting our music revolution, man. We've got tons of things to do, and I don't have time to play around with you. You understand?
Relax bro, relax. Kalau kau nak fans kau balik, senang je. Tunjuk kat mereka siapa lebih hebat. Hadap aku di EWAH Rap Battle.
I said I don't have time to play.
Okeylah, aku pergi curi lagi fans kau.
Fine then. Let's get this over with.
Cayalah.
So, I may have lied about lyrics. I completely forgot about this man for a minute.
When you see Zook in school, he was constantly out of fuel. All he does is follow me. Like a stinking fly, he can't help it, cuz I'm the trailblazing guy. Zook knows nothing like a baby. Everywhere he looks, he thinks maybe I have to show him the ropes. But all he does is move.
Oh, you should see West in school. He ain't nothing but a ridicule. He thinks he's a top student, but when in truth he's nothing but imprudent. Feels like he's entitled to everything. Tells the birds for him they should sing. Chest up, walks around proud, with a small push and he was sure drop loud.
Hey, looky there, little boy Zuki. Know the boy right there? Oh, he's such a rookie. Well, at least I had my friends. You only had me pretend all the way to the end. You're lucky we're even related. Cause you're my brother, if not separate be bothered. And cause I'm the world's greatest, you can pause, go all in my shadows, bask in the awesomeness, the magnificence, the one and only DK West.
Being popular don't mean a thing. You think you're the center of everything, but this greatness that you speak simply hides the fact that you're meek. And these illusions are really your illusions, and your rhymes are just behind the times. You think that you are a king, but if I said that, I'd be lying. The world doesn't revolve around you. Even in the multiverse, you're not worth a verse. Oh, rest in peace. Oh, he's dust.
Then how about Zook in college? He still thirsts for my knowledge. Only knows how to trail me by. Or else aduhai, he does nothing but cry. He thinks he's a real ace, when he's a real bad case. All he does is copy my moves and make mismatched tempos that don't groove.
college is such a shame. The top spot is no longer his to claim. All respect he used to have has now been drop in half. He hates seeing me succeed so well. He turns into a child and bids college bye-bye. The once great West, with all his charming ability, has now learned a hard lesson in humility.
Zook's a real baddie robber, not even a showstopper. He stole all my friends, and none of his own. And Nadia, man, you remember that girl? You only added her cause I was in the sheet. You couldn't stop at stealing friends. You stole a girl that made me couldn't breathe. Robber of friends, copycat Zook. You ain't nothing without West. You ain't nothing without West. You ain't nothing without West. Hey.
Nadia never liked you, Wes, because you were slimy, sleazy, cheesy. EWAH, going on hero. Actually, see desperado. From a scale of 1 to 10, you are below the bottom of the lame end. You are never as good as you thought. Only your imagination never had a drought. You think you're a marathon runner. You never even ran, right on pilot, you were canceled, the end. As you left college with the most shame to hide, left a loser, snoozer, my brother. Oh, mic drop, reality check, please. Cash, that adulting life. You DK hack.
Eleh, kau menang sebab aku kasih chance je.
No, you didn't.
Macam ni lah. Kau pergi rehat dulu. Ha? Aku datang balik bila kau boleh rap macam pro. Okay, bro. West out.
Hey, where are you going? I want this battle fair and square. You hear me? Hey! Hey! Right. Okay, leave. Just leave.
Okay. I'm sensing a lot of anger here. What happened to Zook, the chillest music man in Vinyl City?
Yeah, I know. Just that this guy is so... EWAH!
Alright, so I know I didn't talk very much during that, but it turns the whole game into a bit of a 2D dodging thing, as you saw. So you move left and right with left and right sticks, and then at the end there, when you have to hit the hands, you go up and down. And once the hands have all been broken up, you don't necessarily need to let go or do anything. You can just let go, which will return you to center in both modes, and everything is all good. So we also got the bull statue here, and Shadow Dancer, an ultimate duet. Shadow Dancer is okay. It's not my favorite thing. Oh, we got quite a few achievements here. I really like the second one, but you technically don't need to fight DK ever again. So we can go look at that, as well as put the statue up. I like putting the statue in the middle until the end, so let's go ahead and put it there. But... sorry. Yeah. You never have to fight DK West again, but there are 2 more battles for the other 2 duets. And I really like number 2, so we'll show that off literally the second that we can. He'll appear after the next few boss or after, I believe it's after this one, and then after, yeah, so after this one and then right before the final boss, he'll appear again. So let's go ahead and get... Let's get Mayday's transformations going. And then max ammo would be really useful for them both, if I can get both. Nah. Well, then we will get... I can't afford that. Bigger influence as well. So we're all set up for the Yinu fight here. Where is Ellie? Why won't she talk to me? Let's go look at our duet before we leave, and then I call that this episode. So, ultimate duets are powerful moves that can be performed by both Mayday and Zook. They can be executed by pressing both triggers at the same time. Only one duet may be equipped at any given time. You can only use it when the energy bars at the side are maxed out. So when they're doing the little fist bump thing. It'll consume both bars in their entirety, so be careful. Your energy bar will regenerate slowly when the power of rock is on your side, so when you're doing well in a boss fight. Shadow Dancer will do a fairly decent melee damage in a big circle around them. The second one is the one I really like and I think is the most helpful. This third one's useless, but we'll get it anyway. I call it useless, but considering you can beat the game without it fairly easily, it's pretty useless. Number 2 is the one that's worth all your time and effort because it's some good stuff. You'll see. We didn't get any new mods from DK West, so we are just going to... Actually, let's go listen to Pirate Radio.
Bam! Get ready to jam and welcome to Zamp FM. Good afternoon, folks of Vinyl City. You're now tuned into a very special segment here on Zamp FM. I have some rare guests with me today. Let's have them introduce themselves.
Hello, peeps. I'm Bunkbit Junction's Mayday.
And this is the other half of Bunkbit Junction, Zook.
Welcome, Mayday and Zook.
Thanks for having us.
The pleasure's mine, Zook. Now, a lot of our listeners know of Bunkbet Junction, but they want to know more. I hope that through these sessions, you guys can tell us more about yourselves, your band, and everything else in between. So, without further ado, I'll go ahead with my first question. How did the band's name come about?
First of all, it's because bunk beds rock. We have one, with me taking the top bunk, of course.
Okay, but what about the junction bit? Didn't you say on TV that you wanted to build a junction into NSR's highway so that more people can join the party? Doesn't that contradict the whole part about you fighting NSR?
Glad you asked. Today we are unveiling Bunkbit Junction's new meaning. We want to build a junction that goes away from NSR's highway, because they don't deserve any fans. They blow.
Oh, does this tie into what you want to do with your music in Vinyl City?
We believe that music belongs to everyone, and not just NSR.
We're going to fight for the people, for music, for artists like us.
An ambition that is highly looked upon by many, Mayday and Zook. Do you feel pressured with a sudden wave of attention? Your fan base has been growing rapidly as of late.
This choice does affect how many more fans you'll gain out of this, but you still gain some nonetheless.
Well, a little, but it's the good kind of pressure. One that will motivate us to carry our agenda to the very end. Someone has to stand up for musical freedom here in Vinyl City.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Time's almost up. Don't want to be chipping more of your busy schedule. Thank you for being here today, Bunkbed Junction!
You're welcome!
Alright, so for that you also get some nice stickers. don't know if that's enough for me to get what I want. Nope, because now I require... Oh, lovely. I can math in my head, I promise. So, next time, we'll be going over to the strategy room and listening to our briefing about Yinu, who is, music-wise, my favorite boss fight. But for, actual gameplay, we'll get to that. See you guys then.